Okay, so good morning to my students. So normally, when the researcher or the student they will think of some publications, a few things are to be considered. Definitely, the work what you are doing that should have the novelty, and based on that, you should publish the paper in a proper indexed journal. So most of the cases, the researcher and the new students, they will be not aware that what are the considerations are to be taken care to select your journal for the intended work. So right now, three of my students are there. Shoham Banerjee, who is working on thermal hydraulics and leak before break criteria implementation, which is a extended part of Griffith's phenomena. And Shouvik and Dia, they are working on some specific control system for asynchronous induction machine. So definitely their work having a good extent of novelty, they should publish the paper in a good journal so that it will be useful for them in future in their working life as well as in academics. So already I explained to Shoham that how to select the journal. So Shoham will explain now one by one with all the necessary steps that what you should during the selection of journal, what are the criteria you should consider. Now I will request Shoham to start.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, am I audible? Okay. So there are few steps that you have to consider before choosing what journal to publish or research work. So I'm going to explain them step by steps. What are the things that you have to follow while finding out in which journal you want to publish or in which article we are going to publish it. In which journal paper basically. So first step is to we have to check whether the journal related to our field, like if we are working in thermal field or like in fluid technology or in hydraulics, anything it can be. So we have to check whether the journal in that area or in that field is being covered by the Scopus. So for that you can see first. I'm going to show it on Google. It will be better than slide. I think. Yeah. So first I will open this and I'll type Scopus. SCOPUS Scopus, and on the first link I'm going to click it when it is in the tab. Okay. Wait one second. Scopus. Yeah, it's open. Yes. So when you are going to click on it, a page will come like this. Let me go back. See, when I type Scopus, this thing will come under receiver, Scopus abstract and citation database receiver. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, so after clicking on it, here the website has been changed, I think. So we have to find out the sources, like the articles. Let me search for sources. The website has been changed completely. Wait one second. Yes. 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 So you can type Scopus journal over here, and on the first link that is going to come, Scopus indexed journal, we are going to go there on that address, After entering here, you can see in the user interface there are options like title and enter title. So I'm going to click on enter title, and I'm going to type the field that I'm working on. Like for my case, let us say hydraulics, or I can type, like you can see, as soon as I type hydraulics, there are a lot of journals are coming, right? So I can type ISH Journal of Hydraulic Engineering. You can see it has come. Or I can also enter the field, like let me show you. Subject area. Here I am going to write. Here I am going to change this as per my requirement, right? Whether I am going to search on the basis of the field I am working on, or am I know, or do I know any research paper? On the basis of that I am going to do that. So if I know any research paper name, then I am going to click on title, or based on subject area, then I am going to click on the subject area, and in this here I am going to type the subject, let us say fluid technology. So as soon as I write, you can see under chemical engineering there is the option fluid flow and transfer process. So I am going to click on it. So journals related to that area of the research, it is going to come over here. You can see these are all the name of the journals and the citation codes, highest percentile, how many citations has been done during this period of time. Okay, so let us choose one from here. Let us choose this one, International Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer. This is a very famous journal. Okay, so after choosing it, what we are going to do, the next step, as you can see, after entering the title, we are going to search on Researchify to check what is the impact score of that journal. That is important. The higher the impact score, the more famous the journal is. Yes. The more effective the publication will be, the more valuable the publication is. So let me write over here Researchify. Yes. So I am going to click on the first link over here. So you can see this. Now what I am going to do here, I am going to type the name of the journal that I have chosen from here, from the Scopus. That is the International Journal of Journal Heat and Mass Transfer. So Control plus C, copy it, and then paste it. So let me search. So okay, Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer. Sometimes the names do not, like the name may be different sometimes. That may not be as it is written in the Scopus. Impact score. Okay, let me go to it once again. So after opening the Researchify, I am going to go on the left impact score tab. As you can see here, impact score. Okay. After opening impact score, I can write the name of the journal. Let us see whether it can find it out. Yes, it has found it out. You can see after typing and after searching it, if you scroll down, you can see this International Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer. And here, this portion is very important. This part. So here the impact score is written. Impact score above 1 is far better. Like most of the journals that generally people publish, that is less than 1. Very few journals is having impact score of greater than 5, and those are very effective journal, very impactful journal. So it is having an impact score of 5.65, as you can see over here. So it is very good. So this is like you can shortlist it. The next thing is that after checking the impact score, if it is greater than 1 or not, after checking it, we are going to go to the next step. That is to check the type of the journal, the category of the journal. So journals are basically divided in 5 categories: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5. Q1 is the topmost journal, then Q2, then Q3, then Q4, then Q5. So how to check the category of the journal? So what I am going to do, I am going to type SciMago. See, the first link I am going to click on it. Again, I'm going to type the name of the journal, 40 plus. Let me copy it once again. Okay, so you can see I'm clicking on it, and here, if you scroll down below, here you can see the year wise what is the status of the journal. Like in different domain, like one journal can cover different domains. Like for heat and mass transfer, it covers three domains: condensed matter physics, fluid flow transfer process, and mechanical engineering. So if I, for my case, I'm going for mechanical engineering. In that, we can check what is the status of the journal year-wise. You can see from 1999 to up to 2023, it maintained the status of Q1 journal. So it is a very good journal. Very good. It is at the top tier of its category. So, and more difficult to publish. So yes, the more, like the more higher it would be, the more higher the category would be, the more difficult it would be to publish over there. This is the last step, and the journal we are going to mainly choose between Q3 to Q1, like Q1, Q2, Q3. Q4, Q5 is very, like they are at a very low level, so you should not choose them. So after checking that, so you can see that this journal satisfies all our criteria, all our threshold values, and after that we are going to check whether this journal have any article processing fee, that is APC, article processing charge. That is the last stage that we have to check. If the journal is open source, there is a shortcut technique to know that. Like most of the time, it is hard to find out. But if it is an open source journal, then in most of the cases, not in every cases, I am saying in most of the cases, what will happen that the journal will charge some fees from you for publishing the research work. But if it is not an open access journal, then it will be free. Most of the cases, in general, I am talking about. So we can check that whether it is an open access journal or not. Here if you click on this journal, here you have to check whether the journal is open access or not. Sometimes it is written, sometimes it is not, so you have to Google it. So it depends. So you have to search over and over for this. Let me try once again. Okay. Go and transfer the process. Let's go. Forward. Okay. So you can type also on Google. Let us check whether this is an open access or not. I think it is an open access journal. International journal. If it is an open access journal, you can access it from your network. Like you don't have to subscribe for it. Okay. So see, here it is written supports open access. So basically, if it is an open access journal, then in most of the cases, I am not saying it is an accurate thing, but in most of the cases, it will charge some fees. So that may be a problem. So we have to check for that also. So keeping those four things in mind, we have to optimize like which journal we can go for. And for journal APC should be 0 because we don't want to pay anything for publishing our work for current. Okay, that's all.